Hey there, my name's Kathryn Jarrett, and I'm super honored, and I feel like it's a privilege that I get to speak on Marina Simone's coaching. I've been her coaching client for about 3 years, and I have a lot to say about Marina and the community that she's building and the help that she's provided me in terms of my business. So 3 years ago, when I decided I needed some help, right? My team was growing, I'm in network marketing, I was making a good income, making a good check, but it wasn't really duplicating down in my organization, and I knew I needed help. I was with a new company, we're a strong company with rockstar products, but the system wasn't there. So I reached out to Marina, and one thing right away that struck me as different with Marina is that she was real. I felt immediately that she cared about me, and she cared about my business, and she also cared about the members on my team. So she was so forward thinking at the time that her end goal was to help me create a duplicatable system so that more women could win. That's what she's all about. That's what Moms in Heels is all about. And that resonated through the entire coaching period that I had, the one-on-one coaching with her. And now, like I said, I've been with Moms in Heels for about 3 years. I'm in the leader lab. I love it. Give me all the supports, all the trainings that you got, Marina. And you know, it's just been really nourishing to myself and my business. Now, at the time when I hired Marina as my coach, I thought she would really only help me with that system, but my mindset was in the toilet. My team was strong, full of amazing leaders, but I really didn't know how to feel worthy of that. I didn't know how to digest it. I didn't know how to meet them with what they needed. I didn't know what tools to provide these strong leaders with. And I also didn't know how to build that cohesive community that you want and that you need to have a sustainable team in network marketing. Marina taught me how to do all that. I love my team now, and I strive to show up the right way and empower them instead of managing them. That's what it's all about. That's what we want at the end of the day. We want to inspire and empower, and that's what Marina does. Without even speaking, that's what she does. What I love about Marina is she is a straight shooter. She tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. We need more women like that in this world, but she does it with a kind delivery, right? She walks softly but carries a big stick, and I love that. And also, Marina had so much experience in the industry. I saw evidence, there was proof that she had been successful and still led a successful team, and that was important to me as well. So there's been so many wins since working with Marina. My team is the second top team in my company, the second highest volume team in my company for now, I think 4 years straight. I'm the second highest earner in my company now for I think this is the 4th year straight, and that's sustainable. My team is growing. And you know what was fun is last year I received the Founders Award for my company, and they give this award to one person every year, and they chose me. And I'm confident that with Marina's help, she helped guide me in my business so that I never gave up. Because believe me, there were days and months where I feel like I wasn't worthy of it, or I just felt like throwing in the towel, and she didn't let me. And so this award was given to somebody who embodies the mission of a company. So somebody who's heart forward and mission centered and impact driven. And I in part learned a lot of that from Marina. So what I initially hired her for was business coaching, but she's helped me as a life coach too, and shifting that mindset and knowing that I'm worthy of it, and knowing that I'm worthy of helping other women achieve and rise higher and belong, and to have that sense of community that she provides with her healers and her Moms in Heels community. It's so admirable, and I I definitely want to emulate that in what I do and what I build. One thing I will say that I didn't anticipate is that I have launched my own coaching business with Marina's help. I developed an amazing course, and I learned that I'm passionate about branding also. And so I've ran that course twice, and it's going great. Marina has also helped me niche down and figure out how to show up. And in the back of my head, I always knew how I should show up, but I was holding myself back. And Marina gave me that slight push that I needed, that nudge to just rip off the Band-Aid and do it. And now my business is exploding, my network is growing at a rapid pace, and I owe it all to her constant belief in me and reminding me that I'm worthy and I have a story to share and people are gonna benefit from what I have to say. The other thing is that I'm a multiple 6-figure earner. I was raised, not having enough money, just making ends meet. I got a full ride to college. I'm a physical therapist. I got a full ride to a doctorate program in Boston and didn't have enough money to buy a sweatshirt in the college bookstore. I also didn't have enough money to eat. I don't like to talk about this, it's deep, but Marina, with her guidance and with my business so strong, I'm currently a multiple six-figure earner in the industry, and I'm able to provide my kids with the financial stability and security and belief in my future that I've never had in my life, and it feels good. It feels really good, and I look forward to what's to come with that. And so overall, I just loved working with Marina. I'm grateful how she shows up to help other people. Another thing I learned from watching Marina and also being a part of her coaching community is that, guess what? You don't have to be perfect. And actually, it's better if you're not, because people will relate to you more. That's the name of the game, is to build that relationship, be relatable, build that trust, and then that influence. Okay, trust and influence, and then your business and that income just comes afterward, right? And at the end of the day, if you're not satisfied with how you're showing up in your business and how you're meeting your team and guiding your team, it's time to ask for help. I feel like I've been very blessed that I've always been pretty self-aware in terms of where I need help and when I need help. And I've also been extremely willing to do the work. Not always, day to day. I like to procrastinate, but I'm coachable. And I was able to take the recommendations that Marina gave and the suggestions and the guidance and implement it. She gives bite-sized pieces of guidance and easy to implement training and coaching that produces results. So in conclusion, in closing, I can't say enough about my experience working with Marina and the Moms and Heels community. And as a member of the Leader Lab, I do feel like it's such a nourishing environment to be in. I feel like it's an essential part of my business now. And I look forward to watching Marina take her coaching business and her influence higher, and also bringing me up with her, because that's what she's all about, is she helps other people rise with her. She leaves no woman left behind. And that's it. I have some notes, let me just see. I think I said everything I wanted to. I plan on evolving and growing and continuing to impact my network with Marina's support. All right, love you, bye.